Sometimes you've got a very large image with lots of details and you just want to break it up or edit this, especially when you've used generative AI to create large infographics or images. The editing of those images can lag behind. This is where Canva Magic Layers comes in. So let's have a look at Canva Magic Layers. If you have a school account, you already have full access to Canva completely free of charge. And if not, Canva Magic Layers will give you very generous limits each month. So let's jump into our Canva account. Now here you can see Magic Layers is at the top of our account. When we click on that, we will be prompted to upload our image. Now I'm going to use this image here, The Wonderful World of Oliver Jeffers. As you can see, this infographic was created by Gemini and it is incredibly busy. Lots of text, lots of images, but I do want to be able to work with this. I would like to edit some of the text. I would like to use some of the images and maybe even rearrange them or give them a different color. Now, in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to upload this into Magic Layers first. Now, if you cannot find Magic Layers in your main menu on Canva, there will be a link in the description below. You can click on that and get access to Canva Magic Layers. So let's get started. Once you click on Magic Layers, it is going to ask you to select the media and upload this. So I'm going to click on Select Media and then click on Upload in order for me to upload this image. Once you've done that, you can select the image. The editor is going to scan that image. It is going to try and identify the elements, different elements that can potentially be moved around. It is going to autocomplete some of them and also read the text. Now, it is still very early days. This is not perfect. Many of the fonts will not match. Lots of the text will look a little bit messed up, but you can definitely work with this and improve the image this way. The easier or more simplified the image is, the better this will work. Now, I'm giving you an example of an incredibly complex image, so the scanning itself will also take much longer. Now, here you can see it's already auto-selected everything on my screen. And you can see it has identified all these elements. So let's start by taking this title here, The Boy and Penguin Stories. We're going to move this forward and I'm going to change this to just say The Boy and Penguin. And there we go. That has now been changed. We don't need that box anymore. And as you can see, I'm starting to edit this infographic. The text is not perfect. So you can see here, Lost and Found has been changed. The original is still behind there. So that is just over the top. I can keep those up and down. We can keep that as well. This book, I'd like to change the color used in this image. So instead of a dark red book, let's go with a yellow book. And you can see I'm already editing these things. Then we have like the star. Let's move the star down. The signature can move to that side. And you can just see even this girl, we can move the girl to the right. Again, as mentioned before, this is not perfect. It is far from perfect. There's still lots of elements that have not been picked up, lots of elements that may have only partially been picked up, but it's a great place to start. Now let's try another image. Let's go with the following image. I have this image here of Avengers. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if it can identify these characters and then I can move them a little bit. So maybe I'd like to create a little bit more space here for a title. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's do this one more time. We're going to upload a different image, upload the Avengers image this time. This is now going to be uploaded. It says at the top, my design is ready to edit. Let's open our editor. And as soon as I open that editor, it's going to scan the image and again, use those magic layers. Magic Layers is going to try and identify the different objects on this image, and then we should be able to move them around. So here it is going to scan it. And we have our different objects. Now, it won't be perfect, so let's see where it breaks. We've got Thor. Okay, perfect. We can move Thor. Thor was at the front, so that was an easy one to pick up. Then here, let's see if we can move. Yeah, we can move it to the right a little bit. And then we should be able to create that space that we wanted. So we can add our title. Now, as you can see, Magic Layers, very powerful, a great tool to have, and something that you can use in class to create your own lesson resources. Maybe you are using generative AI to create very complex infographics, and maybe you're using it to create smaller images. Well, Magic Layers is like that background removal tool, but for every element on your page or on your image. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in that comment section below how you might use this. Have you used this? And are you actively using this to create your own resources? And maybe you're using it to create more customized lessons for your students. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.